Before we get into today's conversation, I want you to take a moment to breathe with me, a real one. In and out. Because what I'm about to say is something I wish someone would have said to me many years ago, in a moment where I was juggling everything and still feeling like I was dropping something every single day. Got to put my phone on focus, y'all. When a woman says, I don't have time, that's not the whole truth. What she's really saying is, I'm carrying more than anyone sees. I remember a season where I kept saying those words out loud. I just don't have time. And the funny part is, if you were to look at my calendar, technically I did. Like those days that you would get to the end of the day and you're like, what did I do today? And what I realized was the hours were there, the daylight was there, the schedule had blocks in it that looked open, but what the calendar didn't show was everything else that was sitting on me and not around me. It showed the conversations that it didn't show the conversations that I replayed in my head. It didn't show the emails that I was drafting mentally while driving. It didn't show the emotional weight of being the dependable one. It didn't show the pressure of people needing things from me that I didn't have the capacity to give. It didn't show the transitions that I was navigating, the responsibilities shifting in my home, the unseen moments where I felt like I had to be strong, even though nobody asked if I wanted to be. So when I said I don't have time, what I really meant was I don't have space. And there's a big difference. If you're anything like me, and I know many of you are, you move through life with what needs to be done, both at work and at home, for your family and your friends, and sometimes even strangers. You are the glue, the steady hand, the one who remembers birthdays and solves problems and fills gaps, wipes tears, shows up early and stays late. And when a woman is built like that, time becomes a strange, slippery thing. It's not measured in hours, it's measured in request. And no one sees those requests but you. People think that time gets lost in meetings or chores or work tasks, but for women like us, time gets lost in worrying, responsibility, emotional labor, and a constant scanning of what needs to happen next. And by the time you get to the space where you could technically do something for yourself, you are mentally gone. Your expiration date for the day has already hit. So you say, I don't have time, but the truth is, you don't have capacity. And capacity is deeper, heavier, and far more human. If you were to sit across from me right now, not through a screen, but in my living room, and you would have told me, Tasha, I want more. I want to grow. I want to build something for myself, but genuinely, I don't have the time. I would look you in your eyes and say gently, you're not lying, but that's not the whole story. Because for women like us, it's never just about time. It's about interruptions, unspoken responsibilities, the invisible needs that we cover, the emotional load that no one acknowledges, the exhaustion we push through, the guilt we carry for wanting more, and all of that eats time before the clock even starts. Now, there was a day that after saying for maybe the 100th time that week, I don't have time, when I caught myself and I realized if I keep waiting for the perfect week, the perfect day, the perfect hour where life magically cleared, I was going to be waiting forever because my problem wasn't my schedule. My problem was that my life required more of me, of my mind and my body than it could sustain without support. And once I understood that, something in me shifted. The question stopped being, how can I get more time? And became, how do I protect parts of me that keeps stealing from me? And that's where freedom starts, not with hours, but with honesty. I didn't build capacity by grinding harder. I didn't build it by waking up earlier. I'm talking about I used to get up at 4 a.m. I didn't build it by superwomaning my way into more hours. I built it by reclaiming tiny pockets of space, not through discipline, but through support and systems. And when I say support, I mean support of accountability along with systems. I didn't even know what that meant at first because to me, support sounded like weakness. Systems, they just seemed overwhelming, even though I loved processes and it seemed like I loved systems for other people, but trying to bring that into my world felt a bit overwhelming. But what I found was this: a woman doesn't need more time, she needs less friction. Technology began doing that for me. And what I didn't have the capacity to do anymore, not because I'm fancy, but because I was tired, y'all. And not the cute tired, the my soul needs a minute tired. And when I started using tools that gave me back mental space, something inside of me just finally exhaled. That's why I teach tech the way that I do, not for speed, but for sanity. So if today's message is sitting with you, and if you've been saying to yourself or saying to others, I don't have time, but deep down you know it's something deeper, you are not failing. You are operating at capacity, and you deserve support. So if you want to be around women who understand this, and I mean really get it, then please put the word join in the comment section. And I'll share with you how right now, not the life you wish you could have, but the life you could have right now by connecting with some amazing women who are just like you. So tomorrow we'll be talking about something even more tender: why high capacity women struggle to trust themselves to start anything new. And it's not what you think, but when you hear it, you'll know that you feel seen. My name is LaTashia Martin, also known as Techie Tashia, who works with high capacity professional women who work full time and feel that entrepreneurship is the key to their financial and flexible freedom by incorporating community, technology, and making sure that they make themselves a priority. My name is again LaTashia Martin. I'll see you tomorrow. God bless and have an amazing day.